Hello, how are you all? I hope you are all fine. So what do you see in this picture? Yes, they are friends. I hope you all like your friends. Isn't it so happy to be with friends? Okay, let us learn the poem Friends, written by Abby Farewell Brown. So now, here we see what are the people doing here? Yes, they are lying down in a garden. They're enjoying the nature. Green grass, bright sunshine, gentle breeze. Yes? So now let us go into the poem. It is wonderful to have friends. What do you like best about having a friend or being a friend? Sometimes we like to have a friend, and sometimes when we get chance we help others and like to be a friend. Okay, now let us go into the poem Friends. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. The sunshine flickers through the lace of leaves above my head and kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. The sunshine flickers through the lace of leaves above my head and kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. So it is so good to lie a little while and look through the tree. And what do we see when we look above? Yes, we see sky. It is like a big smile which is bent sweetly over me. And the sunshine, it flickers through the lace of leaves. So there will be gaps of leaves, gaps between the leaves, through which the sunlight falls on the child. And he feels as if it is kissing on the face. How a mother kisses us before we go to bed. So you can see here in this picture, the sunlight is flickering from the lace of the leaves. Such a beautiful sight. Wonderful indeed. The wind comes stealing o'er the grass to whisper pretty things, and though I cannot see him pass, I feel his careful wings. So many gentle friends are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear, wherever he may be. The wind comes stealing over the grass to whisper pretty things, and though I cannot see him pass, I feel his careful wings. So many gentle friends are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear, wherever he may be. So the wind comes slowly over the grass. Stealing over the grass means it comes slowly, very quietly, without making noise. But small sound we hear, whisper pretty things. Like that it comes. We whisper, no? When we want others not to hear, only the friend to hear, we whisper something in his ears. So the wind also whispers pretty things. He cannot see, we cannot see wind, but we can feel him gently on our on our hands. Yes. So many gentle fair are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear, wherever he may be. So, what are the friends, gentle friends, which one can hardly see? Though we do not recognize when we are in a park. Not only our friends, even the sunshine, the trees, the grass, the wind, the sky, these are all our friends. So nature takes care of us because they are true friends. And whenever we are in with nature, we need not feel fear. We need not be afraid. So what is the moral of the poem? The gifts of nature are truly our friends, for they are always there for us. About the poet, Abby Farewell Brown, 1871-1927. She was an American author who wrote many books for children. She wrote and composed the song On the Trail, which is the official song of Girl Scouts of the USA. In the poem Friends, the poet states that many things in nature are our friends, giving us comfort so that we feel no fear. Okay, children, thank you. Now let us go to the next lesson. Sorry. We will see the meanings of this poem. Flickers, shines unsteadily. Lace of leaves. The leaves grow together in a pattern. Comes stealing, comes very quietly, scarcely, hardly. Thank you, children. Now let us go to the next lesson. Pinocchio, lesson number 8. Pinocchio meets some friends. So just now we have seen a poem, friends. Now we are going to see Pinocchio. What do you see in this picture? What are they called? Yes, they are puppets. Have you seen any puppet show? What kind of puppets were they? Yes, did the puppets enacted a story or they just do funny things? What do we like about the puppets? So this story which we are going to learn, Pinocchio, is also a puppet, but it is a special one. It can talk. You can see. It is almost like a small boy. The story so far. An old man called Geppetto wanted to make a puppet so that he could tour the world and earn money. Master Antonio, his friend, gave him a piece of wood which was magical. Geppetto started making a puppet. He was amazed to find the puppet alive. The eyes were moving. The mouth stuck its tongue out at him. The hands pulled his wig off, and the feet kicked him. But he loved his little puppet and called him Pinocchio. Pinocchio was a naughty little puppet, and Geppetto decided to send him to school. So Pinocchio set out for school. So he started to go to school in the morning. Let us read on to find out what Pinocchio did on the way to school. So Pinocchio is ready to go to school. In the morning, Pinocchio started for school with his new primer under his arm. He began to daydream. He was soon going to learn everything and earn a lot of money. Then he would buy his father a new coat made of gold and silver with diamond buttons. Just then, he heard the sounds of music. It sounded exciting, and he stopped to see what was going on. Many people were gathered in front of a building. There was a poster painted in all colors of the rainbow. On the poster was written, Great Puppet Show. It cost 2 pence to enter. Pinocchio was eager to see the show. With no sense of shame, he sold his primer for 2 pence. He did not think of poor Geppetto, who had sold his coat to buy the primer. When Pinocchio went in, the curtain was up and the play had just started. Two puppets, Harlequin and Punchinello, were having a quarrel on the stage. The audience was enjoying the fight between the puppets. Suddenly, Harlequin stopped, turned to the audience, and shouted loudly, "Heavens above, here's Pinocchio to see us!" "Here's Pinocchio! Here's Pinocchio!" shouted all the puppets excitedly. "Here's our brother Pinocchio! Come and join us!" The next moment, Pinocchio had jumped onto the stage. There was much hugging and kissing. The play had stopped. The audience grew impatient and began shouting, "Go on with the play! We want to see the play!" The next moment, Pinocchio had jumped